Is underway in Moreno Valley, where two people were found shot on a residential street. Riverside deputies found the two men after getting reports of gunshots in the area Sunday night. Both men died at the scene, one of them lying near a bicycle. Detectives have not released their identities. No word yet on a possible motive or any suspect.
We now know the identities of two men, a gunman shot and killed last night in Moreno Valley. Riverside County deputies responded to a call of shots fired just after 9 on Dracea Avenue near Paris Boulevard. When they arrived, deputies found both victims lying on the sidewalk next to a bike and a skateboard. Relatives identified the two victims as cousins Chris and Arthur Sandoval. The shooter or shooters got away. NBC4's Tony Shin is speaking with investigators and family members right now. You'll hear what they have to say about this coming up.
A tragic Christmas for a Moreno Valley family after two cousins are gunned down just blocks away from their home. I'm Tony Shin. The story is just ahead.
We're going to begin with new information tonight about a double murder in the Inland Empire that we have been following closely since this morning on Today in LA. Family members have now identified the two men who were gunned down just blocks away from their grandmother's home in Moreno Valley.
Deputies found the men lying on the sidewalk on Dracea Avenue near Paris Boulevard shortly after 9 last night. NBC4's Tony Shin spoke to family members who want to know who pulled the trigger and why.
You know, they'd be missed. You know, really missed.
Rachel is showing us an old family picture of her nephews, Chris Sandoval and Arthur Sandoval, when they were just kids. She says they may have been cousins, but they were more like brothers. On Sunday night, just after 9, both were shot and killed just 2 blocks away from their grandmother's home in Moreno Valley.
That was terrible. I can't believe it, you know. And my brother lives in Alaska. He hasn't heard about his kid.
28-year-old Arthur Sandoval was visiting from Alaska for the holidays. He leaves behind 2 daughters. Family members say last night he was meeting up with his 24-year-old cousin Chris, who had just gotten off of work from a local Walmart. They were traveling on a skateboard and a bike on Dracea Avenue when someone opened fire on them. One bullet shattered a truck window. The owner quickly took cover inside his home.
7 or 8 shots, and we just pop, 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 pop. And we came outside and saw 2 guys on the floor.
Ever since the shooting, many people have been coming here to try and understand why this happened, including George Boggs, who was texting with his longtime friend Arthur just minutes before the shooting.
He was a good dude, man, you know what I mean? He was about doing right. He came out here to make a better life for his wife and his kids.
Gloria Sandoval, the victim's grandmother, told us she waited and waited for her grandsons to come home, but they never did. The mother of Chris Sandoval's little son also came here, but she was too emotional to talk at length.
He was a great father. That's all I can say. He was a great father.
It's a horrible loss that couldn't have come at a worse time.
It's not right. We shouldn't have done that. And especially around the holidays.
In Moreno Valley, Tony Shin, NBC4 News.